Good morning, gang. Good morning, gang. Gang Geester, gang Geester. What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. We are back, people. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's well. Doing a quick early morning thing. As the time permits, like that. So we're just going to let it build up a little piece. See if anyone's awake this morning. See if anyone's not directly working very, very hard right now. Gonna do a wake and bake as we usually do. And I hope everyone's good, man. Just let it build up. I ain't got one of those nice little intros that runs down for 3 minutes and all that shit. I'm gonna get that soon though, but yeah, as of now, we not have it. We not have that. So there ain't no running down the clock. Oh, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. That man's ready. None of that. None of that. And my light is running out. Everything's just like, ugh. But I hope we're good. I hope we're good today. I hope we are good today. Now, obviously, Arsenal Man United reaction. There's a bit of a weird feeling yesterday, if I'm going to be honest. It was a bit of a weird feeling. Obviously, watching through the games. There was some games that obviously started at 7:30, and then there was our game that started at 8:15. And yeah, obviously seeing Man City doing their thing, beating Nottingham Forest quite comfortably 3-0. Like I said, I didn't think that their run was gonna keep going and going and going and going. So it was always, even if they drop points in this game, you probably look to their next game and see if they can win it. So yeah, they're kind of back to business. Kevin De Bruyne started, and no surprise, they got 3 goals. They won the game. Whether they're back, we'll have to wait and see. But I've always said, if they click into gear, then they're gonna be back in the race. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, so no more scratches for Pep. Let's see how long that lasts for. They could be back. We don't know. I mean, Mont said, I don't think they're back yesterday on Big Six Bants. However, it's kind of hard not to... You get me? It's like some people were saying Arsenal's back. Now, obviously, I watch my team week in, week out, and I'm still not quite convinced. But with Man City, it's a bit different, innit? Obviously, they've won things before. Good morning to the people just passing through. Good morning, good morning. Please hit a like. Obviously, subscribe, share if you're new. Yeah, we're just trying to do up this wake and bake thing. Big up Lumberjack Kennel. Hi, how you doing, bro? Good morning, man. Hope you're well. Let me know who you support. What did you think of the game yesterday? To be quite honest with you, it was a pretty hard watch. It's a pretty hard watch. Now, eventually I want to start doing watch-alongs, guys, but I'm thinking, do I even do it for the Arsenal game? I mean, I suppose I should for the entertainment, because I go through a lot of different emotions: anger, happiness, frustration. Do you know what I mean? But I go through all of the emotions, guys. Big up Lumberjack Kennel Asabra. Hey, thank you, my bro. I'm going to get you back. Because I'm using StreamYards, this stream will show up live for everybody else. But on my channel, bro, I'm probably not going to get to see it until tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm going to remember your name, Lumberjack. You subscribe to me, I'm going to get you back, my bro. So, tomorrow, as soon as it uploads on this channel, I will get you back, man. But let me know what you thought about the game, guys. Arsenal 2, Man United 0. I predicted 3-1. So, in terms of the goal difference, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of bang on with that. However, I did expect us to concede a goal. We never. So very happy with the clean sheet, guys. I'm not gonna start complaining. Big up Lumberjack. Hope you're good. Yeah. I'm good this morning, man. I hope you're well, bro. Thank you for passing through. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the game, man. Big up Sam. Hey Pennywise, how you doing? I wish I looked as good as Pennywise, bro. Do you know what I mean? Hope you're well, man. Saying, bro, he's not Penny. It's all right, bro. It's all right. I don't mind getting called names, man. Usually when I come on, people are starting with the fruity stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I don't mind people calling me Pennywise, bro. Do you know what I mean? Boy. But it was. I think it was a game of two halves, right? Now, obviously, I've listened to a lot of United fans, with their reaction to the game. Now, obviously, we know football's an emotional game when you're watching it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you get angry, you get frustrated, all of that kind of shit. And obviously, rants, flying pig, people like that. They're just like, oh, Arsenal set piece FC. They never done nothing. They couldn't score in open play. All of this. Now, how do I explain it? Obviously, you've seen the games we've had beforehand, yeah? So now with those 2 goals that we scored yesterday, I think that's 15 goals in 4 games. So I don't want to hear all this, you couldn't score open play, because we have been scoring in open play very much recently against different teams. We never scored against Viewz lot in open play. Well, I swear there was a goal disallowed for offside. Weren't it Martinelli had the ball in the net? Partey missed a gilt edge chance. Like, if you watch the highlights of the game, even in the first half when everyone said we played shit, which I think we did, we still had the better chances in the game. How many shots did Man United have? Big up Sam, you look like Tamraj Kilvis. I don't even know who that is, bro. I can't be offended because I don't know who that is. But big yourself up, Sam, anyway. You got any more? Keep them going, bro. We need some entertainment today. But for the couple of people in here, let me know your thoughts on the game. I suppose my point is basically, some people were saying that it's going to be a whitewash, like 4-5-0, 4-5-1. I didn't think that. Some people were saying 3-0. I didn't think that. I predicted 3-1. Because obviously, United are a rival to us. They always have been. You know what I mean? They're in the mud at the moment. We're in the mud at the moment. Like, different stages, but we're still in the mud, in my opinion. Especially when you look at Liverpool. All right. They dropped points yesterday for the first time. I would say, hey, big up Specs as well. If you don't go and subscribe to Specs, Geordie Fan TV or Geordie Dread TV, my bad. I know it's one of them. Make sure you go and show him some love. He does all the watch-alongs for the Newcastle games. Good guy, nice guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was happy for him. You know what I mean? Newcastle's taken points off who? Off Arsenal, off Newcastle. Did they take points off Spurs? Some of you are going to have to let me know. Big up Lumberjack. Am I the only one watching here, bro? Well, I mean, there was 4 people. Now there's 2. People come in and out. I suppose it might be the time of day that I'm doing it, though, bro. Like, this is the time when I got some free time to myself, innit? So I jump on. But I wanted to obviously chat about the game. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't, like, wholly convinced. But while I was watching the game, I think the frustration, it kind of makes you look at things differently. The first half, I was proper upset. I thought, here we go. We've got all these goals happening around the league. A thriller, 6-goal thriller, Newcastle and Liverpool, which I never expected at all. So, like I said, I got a big up Liverpool. Man City was winning 3-0. There was just goals going on in it. I can't remember some of the other games, but there was goals. And I was thinking, flipping hell, here's Arsenal first half, 0-0. Nothing to show for it. It could be one of those days. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone ruled it out. I was confident that we'd beat Man United, but it's Man United, innit? So they can always get up for it. They always get up for it for certain games. And I thought this would be no different. I thought they'd done all right in the first half. However, all of the talk that we were getting was basically, we're back. We're playing good football. The Ivorian Messi's going to cook Calafiori, this, that and the third. And when I actually looked at how they were playing, they wasn't very attacking. They were pressing. And then they kind of slowed the game down a little bit in the first half, trying to pass it around, hold possession. So they were trying to frustrate us, basically. It kind of worked for the first half. But as I said, guys, if you go back and watch the highlights, even in the first half, we had all the best chances. Do you know what I'm saying? So when everyone's trying to say, oh, you're cheats, from the fucking set pieces, you're cheaters. Because some people were saying that, man. Some people were saying that. Even my boy Flying Pig, that's my guy. Like, he's a United fan. Like, he's a legend. I'm a member of his channel. Do you know what I'm saying? So I support his thing, even though he's a United fan. But even he, like, frustration, innit? Oh, because you couldn't score an open play. You could only score from corner. Apparently, corners are not a part of football anymore. Or set pieces are not a part of football. They say we're set piece FC. So before this game, when we played three games and we scored 13 goals, how many of those were set pieces? 1, 2, 3 maybe. So what about the other 10? That's where we had a Gabriel header or 2. We had an Odegaard penalty and a Saka penalty, 4. So the other 9, what's going on for that? You know what I mean? First half, I thought it was quiet from Arsenal. Not too much from Odegaard, not too much from Havertz, not too much from anyone, to be honest with you. But even with that, we still had the better chances in the game. I don't feel like Man United came to the Emirates to really attack. How many shots did they have in the game? 2? 3? I can't even remember 3. I remember a De Ligt header, Raya save, and Delo across the goal. Other than that, guys, you know what I mean? What kind of gilt-edged chances did Man United have? Because I'm struggling. I'm really struggling, guys. So, yeah, like I said, man, it's kind of a game of two halves. We're seeing that a little bit from Arsenal this year. Not to say that we played really good in the second half. However, I felt, obviously, we got the 2 goals. I felt we actually played a little bit better within ourselves. And don't get me wrong, guys, I was scared when I because obviously I made a live beforehand, and I keep saying in these lives, we just don't know what team's going to turn up. Yeah? Soon as someone comes back fit for Arsenal, another person goes off injured, which is very frustrating at the moment. Like, can we just have our full team for at least a few fucking weeks? At least, do you know what I'm saying? Like, without getting any more injuries. The reason I'm talking about it is because I turned on the game and I saw fucking Zinchenko and Kivior. Imagine, we all Arsenal fans only thought it was going to be one of them. And we were still scared and nervous. We only thought it was going to be one of them. Do you see what I'm saying? And it turned out to be both of them. So, you know, maybe the doctor said if it was a concussion from Gabriel, it's protocol. He can't come back. He needs another couple of days rest. We don't know. The news after the West Ham game, I believe, was that he kind of played up a previous injury. So we just don't know. We just don't know. I was expecting Gabriel to start. I can't lie. So our only real problem was left back. So then when I turn on the game and I see that we got Zinchenko and Kivior, oh my days, guys, I was shook. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking, fuck, say it's gonna be one of those days. And then when we got through the whole first half and there was no goals, obviously, like I said, we had the best chances, but we were just missing. I was like, it's gonna be one of those days. But luckily, the team, you know, showed some resilience. United can say what they want. You know, oh, it's anti-football, it's this, it's that. It don't matter what Arsenal do, guys. It don't matter what Arsenal do. We could be pinging it around, playing like prime Barcelona, and someone will still have something else to say. Do you know? Oh, but they don't defend very well, or but this person's shit, or they never done this, they never done that. That's the thing with Arsenal. Unfortunately, it's like some of these footballers, or it's like people that get caught for the R word, yeah, and they want to grape people, right? Something that I don't agree with in the slightest, right? But even if you're innocent, so say if you get accused for grape, right, and you're innocent, like young Philly, I don't even know if young Philly's innocent, but let's say Dutchavelli, for instance, right? If you know about music, Dutchavelli, okay, he was massive in UK drill. Then he got caught up in some underage business where he's talking to a young girl who's underage, not legal age, and it looked a bit spooky, let's be honest. Yeah, I saw the conversation. He was trying to say it was his family, his little cousin, but you don't really talk to your little cousin like that. I'm sorry. So for me, he never got arrested. There was no charges. He never went to court. The only court he actually went to was the court of public opinion, and the public cancelled Dutchavelli. So even though there was no charges, he never got arrested. There was no, do you know what I mean? No real proof that anything had actually happened or that he'd done anything with this young girl. Because your name got tarnished with that brush, you don't get away with it. Young Philly. Whether he did it or not, obviously he got arrested now. Like, he was allowed to get arrested, put on the news, held in Australia. That's a lot more than what Dutchavelli got, right? So there might be a lot more to the story. However, even if there isn't, and this guy's innocent, right, he's still going to be tarnished with that brush. Mason Greenwood. I don't even know what happened with that case. I don't know if he's actually guilty or not. I don't know if he done any jail time. I didn't really look into it. Do you know what I mean? But if you are innocent, you're going to get tarnished with that brush. And that's what happens with Arsenal. It doesn't matter what we do. We can then go on. What have we done? What, 1, 2, 3, like 3, 4 games in a row now. We can add to that by another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. And people will still say, yeah, but you're going to bottle it. And don't get me wrong. Like, they're justified in saying that because we're not proving them wrong. But my point is, it don't really matter what we do. Someone's always going to have something bad to say about us. So, United fans, call it anti-football, call it what you want. It's like David Beckham on free kicks. So, should he not be allowed to take free kicks anymore? Because 5 times out of 10, he might actually score them. Do you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? And everyone's seen what we're doing with these corner kicks and set pieces, but no one's defending against them. If it's so easy, then why is everyone else not doing it? You can only rely on it. No, obviously not, because you've scored 15 goals in 4 games. And what? 5 of those goals are from set pieces, or 6. And what? Do you think we care, Arsenal fans? Especially with the start of the season that we've had. We don't care. We will go the whole season winning off set pieces if that's what it takes. It's just another weapon to have in your locker. So whether you like it or not, guys, you're just going to have to deal with it. If you score a penalty, is that not a set piece? A free kick, is that not a set piece? A corner is a set piece. Get better at them, innit? Fucking go and hire some set piece coaches. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to jump on like, Man United, but a lot of their fans, especially Rants. Now, obviously, I like Rants and I like Expressions. I think they're both funny guys. But Rants, bro, it's like, with him, it's a different type of hate. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's ever said anything good about Arsenal. I think he was on his stream with Lee Gunner, or he's on one of the streams, talking about we might win the game, or it was something along those lines. And I think that's literally the best thing that he's ever said about Arsenal. You know, when we slapped West Ham 5-2, it was like West Ham is shit. Slapped Sporting a shit. They ain't got Amarim. Like, it don't really matter what we do. Beat Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest didn't turn up. Do you know what I mean? So, as Arsenal fans, it is what it is. Siege mentality, guys. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to spark my joint if I can. My lighters are mucking up. So, we will take it, guys. Just like I was saying at the start of the season, right? We ain't playing good football. Yeah, we're playing pragmatically and we're not doing very good at it, right? But we was picking up results. So I'd say, listen, while we're picking up results, I don't really give a shit, because at the end of the day, why will you want us to play stunning football and pure football? It don't always work like that, guys. You know what I'm saying? Some teams turn up, some teams don't. Your team might turn up, sometimes they don't. Do you know what I'm saying? They might be carrying knocks. I don't know. They're just not up for it that day. They're human beings, innit? So, while I was watching that game, I still think we had the best chances in the game, set pieces or not. And if we are struggling from open play, it's good to have that in the locker, isn't it? I bet Man United wish they had that in the locker. So, that's my kind of thoughts on the game, man. I was watching it. I mean, obviously it was boring to watch in large portions. But, you know, we're trying to find our feet. United's trying to get used to a new manager. He come out saying there's going to be storms. I think he knew you're coming up against a half-decent team. So while I thought United had a good account of themselves, it weren't like some swashbuckling performance from them, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? So, God knows, man. God knows. Yeah, guys, so I didn't do a fan cam. I was literally out watching the game with some people because it was too noisy in my yard, so I went out. So I didn't do a fan cam because it was too noisy. I thought I'd just jump on this morning and shoot the shit. Not too many people's passed through, of course, but I reckon you'll get it on the playback. So what else to really talk about, guys? I mean, like I said, it was a good win. We keep it going. Arteta's press conference. I wasn't happy that you're trying to give Amorim advice. Like, the guy's won more than you, do you know what I'm saying? Not in the Premier League, obviously, but you can't sit there and say to anyone, this is the Premier League, you need to be careful, because you're not careful. You're not prepared. Everyone calling you Paella Pulis, whatever. I mean, I'm sure we wasn't just knocking long balls, do you know what I'm saying? It never looked like that from what I saw. So, set piece, we're like Stoke, we're going to go and get Rory Delap for the long throw. I don't care what you say, guys. You know what I mean? And Arsenal fans don't care what you say, like, in that regard, innit? Paella Pulis, fucking Paella Pardew, Sangria Arteta, all of that. Do I personally think that Arteta's the guy to win us a major this year? No. I think we've missed our best 2 chances, guys, in the last 2 years. I think we've missed our chance. If I'm going to be honest with you, I try to be honest with you guys every time I come on here. Some people say I'm a negative Nelly. Cool, whatever. But I try to be honest with you guys. Right? So I want to win something this year. Man United seem to think they're winning the FA Cup, you know. Like, before the game, did you see, who is it? Troop, Saeed and Rance. Big all of them up, by the way. You get me? Nothing but love. And them two was on to Troop. Troop's just sitting there smiling. Them two was on to him like, you know, we got a little bit of pep in our step sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Giving it the big one, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We ain't got nothing to lose, la-di-da, la-di-da. But they never really come and played like that. You know, like gung-ho. And also, I saw their reaction because they was doing the stream and the FA Cup got drew. And they saw that we were playing Arsenal and all of them was like, fuck you know, man. You know? So there's respect there, innit? We've got respect for United. They've got respect for us. Obviously, we should be beating them in terms of where we are as a club and where they are at the moment. But boy, get me, give it another year. And you know what I mean? Chelsea are doing brilliantly at the moment. Like, in the group chats, their fans are doing the most. Like, talking, even like now they're second actually on goal difference. So now you can actually say we're second. Like, when they were like level points, like the only thing that separated us was the alphabet. They were trying to tell us we're second, and they're trying to talk to Arsenal fans like, bro. But the one thing I'll give to Chelsea fans, right, is it's only taken them 2 years. 2-year mud bath. I know they're coming out and their skin's smooth. Do you know what I'm saying? And Arsenal's in the queue. It's like we're waiting to get back into the mud. That's what I'm not liking. And big up Waffle TV. We done a show called In Hindsight. He asked me on there, why is people not chatting about Chelsea? And I said on his show, it's because I feel like people are trying to save face. No one thought they was going to bang this year. Not even Chelsea fans. They was getting excited with all the summer signings, but so were West Ham, right? When you look at West Ham with all of the signings they made in the summer, you're like, raw. You wouldn't expect Lopetegui to be in the position he's in now, if I can get my words out. Yeah? And no one expected Liverpool to be flying like they are, and no one expected Chelsea to bang. So that's why no one's putting pressure on Chelsea, but you're second now, right? We're on the same points. So if it's 7 points for us and we're expected to win the title, then why are you not expected to win the title? So it's on for you guys as well. You must, because a lot of Chelsea fans been coming out the woodwork. Why not? I don't blame you. You've been getting bantered for 2 years. Fair play. But don't try not to have any chest now and say you're not in the title race, because you are. Mons was waiting for the 11-point gap before he said he's in a title race. But now he has to stick with it. So even now it's been cut to 7 and 9. He's saying, yeah, I still think we're going to win the league. But, hey, listen. I was on my last live, I was saying, who's going to stop Liverpool? Who is going to stop him? Who's going to stop Slot? Who's going to stop Salah? The inevitable Salah. He's like fucking Thanos. Do you know what I'm saying? He's so annoying. Someone needs to just take him out, bro. I know that's bad to say, bro, but it's like, what the fuck, bro? There's playing for a contract and then there's just Salah, innit? Like, He is carrying that team. You get me? Don't get me wrong. It's not to say that their team's rubbish or weak or they wouldn't be able to win a few games without Salah, but Salah is the difference. If people are saying Saka and Odegaard, you know, Haaland or KDB and Rodri for City, like, Saka is the difference maker. He's just too much. He's like Thanos, bro. If I had time this morning, I was going to try and do a little fucking Thanos meme and put Salah's face on it, bro, because that's how he's moving, bro. Inevitable. Do you know what I'm saying? Inevitable. But big up Newcastle, man. Wonderful goal from Isak. Gordon played well as well. Bruno G done his thing. You know what I mean? I was a bit pissed off with Newcastle because it's like when they were gathering momentum, it's like they just keep letting Liverpool back in the game. But I can't say they're letting them in the game. Like, Liverpool did their thing. They were showing the sign of champions. They come from 2-1 down to go 3-2 up. And I was like, fucking hell, man. Like, this is the sign of champions. Who's going to stop them? And then obviously it took a mistake from Kelleher to let Cher get the equaliser, or Cher, whatever his name is. But thank fucking God for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just a little. It's not a loss. It's not a loss, you know. And Liverpool, I'm pretty sure they was at St. James's, so, you know what I mean? But everyone expected them to win, right? And it looked like they were going to win, right? Once Trent came on and they sorted out some subs. So, even though Newcastle took points off them, they're going to be very hard to stop, innit? But I didn't expect Newcastle. No one did expect Newcastle to take any points off them. And that's the beauty of the Premier League this year, guys. So there's a small chance for Arsenal to win something, or not even something, the title. I think there's a big chance for us to win something. That's what I was going to say, because Said was sitting there trying to tell troops, can you guarantee us a trophy this year? Like, if Arsenal fans are mad deluded, then what are United fans, bro? It doesn't matter if you won the FA Cup last year. It really don't matter. It really don't matter. You're moving like you lot can guarantee silverware every year. And you say that Arsenal fans are deluded. I'm pretty sure United have got Tottenham in the Carabao Cup, so you could get knocked out there. You've got us in the FA Cup. You could probably gonna get knocked out there. Although what I did say on in hindsight is that if there's any out of the 3 games that we're probably more likely to lose, it will be the FA Cup game. But Man United can't guarantee trophies this year. But it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Fan bases, you get me? Their points of view, their rose tint glasses. The same for me, maybe. Do you know what I mean? No one can guarantee trophies. No one, not even City. But you can say City are more likely to get the trophy. You understand? Because of what they've done. But no one can guarantee trophies. Like when I heard United fans saying that, I was like, wow. And Arsenal fans are meant to be deluded. So, crazy, man. But it was a good weekend of football again. Liverpool still in the driving seat, obviously. As for Arsenal, we just need to carry on doing what we're doing. You know, we need to get our fucking players back. I need to find out what on earth is going on for Gabriel. Seeing Zinchenko and Kivior, that was scary. But Kivior had a half-decent game. I think with Kivior, and everyone was saying that as well, Kivior had a good game, and he did have a good game, but I don't mean to say that he's the answer, or Zinchenko's the answer, because we kept a clean sheet. Because they're not. They might be alright for a little one-off, but they're not the answers, guys, innit? And if we are going to use Kivior, then play him left centre-back. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, or play him in the centre-back role, because he plays better there than he does left-back. I was scared, guys. So the fact that we kept a clean sheet, maybe it was the Emirates tax, I'm not sure. Do you know what I'm saying? But we take it, we move. I predicted a win. I wasn't like we're gonna whitewash them, but I predicted a win. I predicted 3-1. We won 2-0. So like, as I said, I've got the goal difference right. Not too much to take away from the game. We just turned up and did what we had to do. It was an important game that we won it, and we did. And this is a results business. So let's hope that we can kind of get back to the free-flowing football of the games before. But at the same time, I did like the fact that if that kind of football ain't working, instead of just sitting back and defending, we've actually got another weapon to use. We scored 2 corners, but let's be honest, we could have scored more every time we had one. It looked dangerous, do you know what I mean? So that's a weapon, bro. You think any Arsenal fans are going to care that you lot are saying it's anti-football, it's cheating to take a corner? Like, do better, people, innit? Do you know what I mean? Do better. But, yeah, I think we got Fulham next. I don't think that's going to be an easy game. We're away at Craven Cottage. Obviously, Fulham, Arsenal 2.0. So, I'm pretty sure they beat us. Did they beat us twice last year? I can't remember. I think they beat us twice last year. You know what I'm saying? And people are trying to use that to say that, you know, we're not going to get anything against Fulham. It could be a hard game because they beat us last year. I'm not sure if it was home and away. It might have been, right? But I'm pretty sure Aston Villa beat us home and away last year. Or they took 4 points off us. And we beat them this year. So, do you know what I mean? You can't sit there and say because of that result, this result. I mean, yes, it's something good to look at, something to compare it to. However, nah. I'm expecting us to beat Fulham. Do you know what I mean? We must beat Fulham. And it ain't about winning the league now. It's just about keeping up with the pack. It's just about trying to get as high up in the league as we can. I think Arteta should throw everything at the Carabao and the FA Cup. Not even the Champions League. Because I don't think we're going to win that. And we might get a very good draw. We'll have to wait and see. The form might pick up. We'll have to wait and see. But in all likeliness, we're not going to win the Champions League. In all likeliness, we ain't going to win the Premier League. But we can win the Carabao. It's not what people want to hear. I say this every stream. But it's silverware. And it's something that would at least justify if Arteta picks up a cup and obviously finishes in a top 4, preferably higher up, like 2nd or 3rd. Then we go again, innit? Do you know what I mean? That would be the only reason. That would be the only reason. Just so that we don't totally squander what we've done for the past 5 years. Because as I say on every stream, what phase is slotting? Do you know what I mean? Because man's come and basically embarrassed the league so far. Obviously, there's a little drop-off yesterday. We might see more of that. You know, Liverpool haven't really faced adversity this season. So we'll have to wait and see if they do and how they deal with it. But so far, so good, mate. Ain't taken him 5 years. Ain't taken Maresca 5 years. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Good result for Arsenal. Nothing to really call home about. Nothing to be shouting from the rooftops about. But it's a win. I was confident we would win. We did. You get me? 3-point collectors. And we keep it moving. But yeah, this could be the year, guys. Like, that things change. It's been kind of us, Man City and Liverpool for the last couple of years. Probably more us and Man City for the last 2 years. And now, boy, you get me? It could be Liverpool and Chelsea for all we know. Man City and Arsenal might have dropped out of it. Obviously, Man City came back with their win. We'll have to wait and see, you know, whether they're back now or whether they're still going to have a couple of blips here and there. But January is all important. As an Arsenal fan, am I expecting my team to do anything in January? No, just because they always let us down and they're not serious. But if they are serious, they'll prove me wrong. But yeah, like I said, Chelsea doing very well. It might be Chelsea and Liverpool, the teams to watch. Everyone keeps talking about City and Arsenal. But both of our teams have kind of fell off. So, you know, we're coming back now. Let's see how long it lasts. You get me? Let's see if we can just put on a decent run and get as high up in the league as we can. And we just have to take it game by game, guys. Yeah, so as I said, we've got Fulham next. I'll do some more videos relating to that soon. I'm not even going to do an hour today. I thought I'd just jump on quickly and do a match reaction because I couldn't be bothered to do a pre-record because I've got another idea that I want to try and do. So there you go, guys. There you go. So yeah, I think most of you are going to get it on the playback. Not many people's passed through today. Maybe it's the time of day as well. But like I said, I can only do when I'm free, when it's quiet. So yeah, Arsenal 2, Man United 0. Big up the boys for the win. We got Fulham next. Big up the few people that did pass through. Playback gang, please hit the like, hit a subscribe, help a man out, and we'll be back again soon, people.